Hello, yeah, I'll speak to Joe McCoy. Yeah, Joe? Yeah, this is Bob Lewis. Yeah. You want me to do what? Come on, man, it's 15 years since I did Pace Radio. Yeah, what? Money, huh? Well, I'll try.
Remember your favorite DJs, Babaloo. On 101 CBS FM.
Boom, boom, boom. Who's everybody listen to? When the day's through, is the DJ, the Big Bad Daddy Cool. Babaloo, hi, Babaloo, hi, Babaloo, hi, Babaloo, hi, the Big Babaloo is show.
Hello, baby.
Big Bopper here with us.
Big Bopper speaking.
That's who I thought it was.
Oh, you sweet thing.
Yeah, well, I love you. You know that.
Do I what?
Do you sing?
Will I what?
Will you sing for me?
Oh, baby, you know what I like.
Well, then do the thing, baby. Come on, let's go.
Silly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Make the world go round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose, like a girl.
Oh, baby, that's what I like.
What's that, baby? But, oh, honey. But, oh, baby, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Lord, make the world go round, round, round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose or like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like. What's that, honey? Pick you up at 8 and don't be late. But, baby, I ain't got no money, honey. Oh, all right, honey, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face, ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Lord, make the world go round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose or like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like.
Yeah, Big Bopper on CBS 101, the Golden Sound in New Yorktown. Babaloo with you.
Rock and roll radio reunion.
We're going to take it all the way till midnight, and you know where.
On 101 CBS FM.
Get your body ready to move because we're going to make it.
Shake.
Listen while I talk to you. I tell you what we're gonna do. There's a new thing that's going around, and I'll tell you what they're putting down. Just move your body all around and just shake. Oh, mama, shake. That's the way to do it. Shake. Oh, you're looking good now. Shake. Yeah. Shake it like a bowl of soup. Make your body loop-de-loop. Put your hands on your hips and kind of let your backbone slip. Move your body like a whip and just shake. That's doing it. Shake. Yeah, you're looking good now. Shake. Don't do it, baby. Shake. Yeah. Oh, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Honey, shaking is the latest thing. And if you want to swing, just do it right. Just make your body loose and light. You gotta shake. Oh, honey, shake. Shake. Oh, that's the way to do it. Shake. Yeah. All right. Oh, you're doing it now, honey. Come on, ladies, if you wanna really roll, got to do the thing with soul. Shake with all your might. If you do it right. Make your body loose and light. Just shake. Oh, I like to do it. Shake. Make me feel good. Now shake. Oh, on, baby, shake. Now shake. That's what you wanna shake. Don't do it, baby. Shake. Oh.
Yeah, that's Sammy Cooke on the Golden 101. CBS FM and Babalu with you until midnight. We're going to have all kinds of good things happening for you as part of the reunion of the Rock and Roll Radio Greats, which is sponsored in part by Whirlin' Disc Records, Long Island's #1 oldie store.
Whatever happened to the music of the 50s? The music I love so well.
Long Island's #1 oldie store, Whirlin' Disc Records at 230 Main Street, Farmingdale, has the largest selection of oldie 45s, LPs, and cassettes in all of Nassau or Suffolk. For more information, you call them at area code 516-694-1145, 694-1145. If you're looking for any record heard on this station, the chances are Whirlin' Disc has it in their huge computerized stock. And if you can't get there, don't worry about it. Whirlin' Disc has a mail order service. You send a self-addressed stamped envelope, business size, please. They got to fit it all in there. To Whirlin' Disc Records, 230 Main Street, Farmingdale, New York, 11735. For more information, as well as a copy of their top 600 best-selling oldies and biggest-selling oldie LPs, you just send them the envelope, and they'll give you that information. If it doesn't appear on their list, the chances are Whirlin' Disc still has it. So you call them at 516-694-1145, and you'll be glad you did. This week, mention the Super Weekend and Babalu, and you will receive a free oldie LP with any oldie purchase over $25 while supplies last. That's Whirlin' Disc Records for the oldie you can't find in the average store. Remember, Whirlin' Disc wants you to be their customer, and they want to be your #1 oldie store. So you call them at 516-694-1145, and now you can charge it on your Visa or MasterCard.
It's the Rock and Roll Radio Greats Weekend.
You better believe that. It's CBS FM.
This commercial is 100% natural. No gimmicks, no fanfare, no phony baloney, no clever little twists. This is my natural voice, and in my hand, I'm holding a bottle of 100% natural, very fine apple juice. It has nothing artificial. Unlike soda, it has no carbonation, no caffeine, no added sugar, and no artificial sweeteners. So it's naturally better for you, and it tastes naturally delicious. Because very fine apple juice is the product of nature. It's made from apples, very, very fine apples, and nothing else. It comes in these convenient 10-ounce bottles, so it naturally fits in your hand. Instead of drinking soda this summer, do something natural for a change. Open a bottle of very fine apple juice and let nature take its course.
Boy,
we now
is that.
return you to the artificial world.
Oh, I thank you very much. I feel so natural. This has been a message from the New England Apple Company. Babalu with you on CBS FM, the Golden Sound, and we got Jimmy Jones. Good timing.
You need time. A tick, a tick, a tick, a good timing. Timing is a thing. It's true. Your timing brought me to you. If little Dave hadn't grabbed that stone lying there on the ground, big Goliath might have stomped on him instead of the other way around. But he had timing. A tick, a tick, a rest of our lives walking down Misery Street. But we had timing, a tick, a tick, a tick, a good timing. A timing is a thing. It's true, good timing brought me to you. Yeah, we had timing. Whoa, 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 good timing. Yeah, timing is a thing. It's true, good timing brought me to you. Yeah, we had timing. Whoa, 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 good timing. Yeah, timing is a thing. It's true, good timing brought me to you.
Hey, you got time, and I just wanted to make sure I could still do it. Now I can slow down, relax, and say, hi, how are you? I have had the most incredible weekend that I can imagine. I mean, I really have not had such a good time since I was doing Top 40 Radio, you know, because that's the secret to Top 40 Radio. The guys that are doing it have a good time. And there's a man, okay, who to whom I have to attribute the fact that I got to really do Top 40 Radio. I was working in New Haven, Connecticut, and banging on doors all over New York and trying to get a job. And this guy was running a radio station which then was known as WMGM. And he called me in to do some fill-in work. And I did it, and I made a deal with the station I was working for in New Haven that whenever I had to go in to New York to work for WMGM, I would have to, get somebody else to fill in for me. As long as I got somebody else who worked on the station to do my show, I could go. So I did it a couple of times. I sat in for a fellow by the name of Al Lohman on a show called Lohman's Landslide. And Al had been doing the show for a while. And that show originally belonged to a guy by the name of everybody called him the curly-headed kid in the third row. And we'll leave it at that for the moment because we'll talk more about it. And Al was doing the show, and I filled in for him a couple of times. The third time I went to fill in, the station I was working for in New Haven said, you can't go. And I said, what do you mean I can't go? We got a deal. He said, well, you got no deal. I said, I quit. And I walked into this man's office at WMGM, and I said, Rick Sklar, you're responsible for me. And he said, what do you mean I'm responsible for you? And I said, I just quit my job to come down here and do this fill-in job. And he offered me a job, and that's how I ended up working in New York. And are you sorry, Rick? That's what I want to know.
Never. Let me tell you, Bob is such a talent, and of course we were very lucky to get him for the weekends because it's a nightmare for any program director. Disc jockeys really can't work 7 days. Somebody's got to come in on the weekend. And to be able
you
to
spent 2 years training me on all night.
That's the idea. We train him on the nighttime and then bring him into the day.
At any rate, this is the man who, in my opinion, was the spark for the kind of radio that we all loved in the 60s. His name is Rick Sklar. He was program director at ABC during the days of the All-Americans and actually during the original days of the Good Guys. And his extension goes even further than that because, Rick, you started in New York radio where? Was it at WINS?
WINS, at WINS, the very first station ever play rock and roll. We brought in the first rock and roll disc jockey to New York, Alan Freed.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Alan had come from where? From Cleveland?
Cleveland,
uh-huh.
Where he had started rock and roll radio, played the first records. In fact, used the phrase over the air, rock and roll, to describe the kind of music that he was playing.
And I know I've read your book, Rockin' America, and it so completely relived those days of when I was listening and working in radio at that time.
I shared an office with Alan.
That must have been interesting.
Oh, it was fascinating to watch the first rock and roll shows put together. The very first one in New York, in fact, put on the air.
How about some of the other guys? Because obviously, the minute you say WINS to anybody who dug 60s rock and roll and 60s music, everybody says Murray. Tell us about Murray.
Murray the K, irrepressible Murray, always looking for some way to get the ratings, for some new angle, for some new approach. A bundle of energy, bounced all over the studio all the time. I mean, if nothing else was happening, he'd open the window and throw silver dollars out after telling his listeners he was going to do that. He'd do anything for a rating.
Did you know I used to go out with the president of his fan club? That's really the truth. You remember a girl by the name of Sherry?
Sure.
Huh? I used to go out with Sherry.
We've made
many
up
years
the name.
later.
It was Murray Kaufman till then. We made up the name Murray the K, the Swingin' Soiree, and we made up Blast from the Past. Murray was looking for a way to introduce oldies. We pulled the fire extinguisher off the studio wall, aimed it at the microphone, and said, "Here's a blast from the past and pressed the button. And that was the first.
There was another time you used a fire extinguisher.
Oh, yes.
We have to jump ahead about 8 years now to ABC.
That story has never been told publicly. The building across the street from where we sit we went up in flames. We almost lost the station. It's a story about.
Well, they were testing a new control board, and the chief engineer was very proud of this control board. And you, being the kind of man who has a sense of humor. All right. I got to tell you what happened. Rick met me at the door. They had told me to come in and do an hour show on this control board, right? And it was to demonstrate. They had all of the big wigs from the network there and everything else. And Rick met me at the door, and he handed me a fire extinguisher. And he said, put this under your coat, and at the appropriate time, set it off. So I went into the studio, and all the big wigs were up in another studio looking down into this studio, right? And when they turned the control board on, I set off the fire extinguisher. And we almost lost the chief engineer.
The entire room
filled with smoke.
Instantly, and it was the most. You never saw expressions like that on anyone's faces.
No, as I say, we almost lost the chief engineer. Rick, let's go back to Wins just for a minute and talk about Murray. And of course, there's another big personality from Wins, a guy who really hasn't been mentioned enough on this weekend, and his name was Jack Lacey.
Yes, Jack Lacey worked so hard. He did 2 shows. He did 9 to noon and again 4 to 7. And we have a very unique promotional spot that was recorded to promote the Jack Lacey show, but it features Murray the K.
I'd like to hear that.
Yeah, we made a whole series of these, and they were done like sports commercials. We called them Rookie's Record Book, but in reality they were designed to promote disc jockey shows. But they're done using Les Carter, the sportscaster, and in this case, Murray the K plays the part of an illiterate baseball player being interviewed by a sportscaster to promote the Jack Lacey radio program.
Time for our new feature, Rookie's Record Book, 1956, Peoria, Illinois. Minor league second baseman Phipps Conklin of the Peoria Bunglers is sent to the shower 214 times in one season. Conklin holds the title, cleanest man in baseball. Let's see what this record holder's preference is in radio programs.
Les, I listen to Lacey on Wins, weekdays from 10 a.m. to noon, and again from 3 to... 3, I can't read that word.
7.
I always listen to Lakey.
Lacey. It's pronounced with a soft C.
Oh, Lacey. It's the cleanest shave I ever... Oh, no, that was yesterday's endorsement.
That's really interesting. That's Murray acting like the people he does.
He did tons of those things.
You said you brought another tape. What was that one?
Well, we have Murray doing commercials and other things. We'll listen to a little more.
Let's hear Murray doing a spot, because I want to remind you all that between 10 and 11 tonight, we're going to do a special salute to Murray the K.
Join the excitement at the big holiday show at the Brooklyn Fox Theater beginning Friday, August 30th for 10 big days. Continuous performances and starring that 13-year-old genius, Little Stevie Wonder, and that fabulous Benny King. With the Mickey's Monkey Crew for you, the Miracles, the Shirelles, the Dovells, Gene Pitney, Jan and Dean, and the Angels there to sing.
The boyfriend's back and you're gonna be in trouble.
Plus, the Drifters, the Chiffons, Jay and the Americans, Randy and the Rainbows, those wonderful, wonderful times. And listen, free, a Golden Gasser album, a $3.50 value given free to every ticket buyer before 12 noon. An album or a shirt for you. And remember, it's the biggest one yet, the holiday show at the Brooklyn Fox Theater for 10 big days starting Friday, August 30th.
We're gonna jump up and down doing anything that we wanna do. All right, I'll see you there.
I tell you now, that is a blast from the past, huh?
That's really one.
This man could create such excitement. Unbelievable. And he didn't seem like a driving personality when you talked to him, around the station and so forth. But the minute that microphone went on, Murray the K was just something amazing. And I want you all to remember that we're going to be saluting Murray between 10 and 11 tonight. All right. Also, I want to remind you that we are going to be playing not only the top 15 records of 1969. We'll be doing that between 9 and 10. But from 11 to midnight tonight, we're going to do a countdown of the top 15 records of the 60s, and we'll get the whole decade. So you stick around right here on the Golden CBS 101.
Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. It's down at the end.
Heartbreak Hotel by Elvis. Now, doesn't that bring back memories, huh? If you never had the chance to see a live performance by the most exciting performer of this century, you go and see Elvis Mania live on stage on Broadway. It's Elvis Mania. You relive the music and the magic of Elvis, king of rock and roll. Johnny Seaton, the Elvis of the 80s, recreates the magic of Elvis with magic of his own. Elvis Mania at the off-Broadway, or you should say off-on-Broadway theater, and that's Tuesday through Saturday nights at 8:30 with a Wednesday matinee at 2:30. Late shows at 11:30 on Friday and Saturday nights, Sunday evening at 7 o'clock. It's Elvis Mania at the off-on-Broadway theater, Broadway between 48th and 49th. Ticket information, call 582-0884. Tickets are available at the box office. To order your tickets to Elvis Mania, call 582-0844. Reunion of the Rock and Roll Radio Greats is sponsored in part by Mark
We
Living
at Carvel are extremely proud of all of the athletes of the world who competed in our Olympics. Our American athletes were not only superb athletes, but treated all of their competitors as brothers and sisters. Where else in this world have you seen that lately? Just great. This world needs more friendly spirit, the type that was exemplified by our fine athletes who treated their competitors with the greatest of courtesy and respect. We at Carvel salute you, all of the people of the world who exemplified the fact that all the people of the world are just fine and their athletes are just superb. We at Carvel salute you. Thank you.
Fruit Chewy Newtons. Fruit Chewy Apple Newtons. Fruit Chewy Fig Newtons. Real chewy fruit in a cookie. Oh, yum. Fruit Chewy Newtons. Gotta get me some. New Apple Newtons with fruit chewy chunks of real apple. And Fig Newtons, too. Fruit Chewy Newtons. Yeah, you gotta get you some. Nabisco.
Yeah. Stay where the music is.
CBS FM.
I love that sound. Oh, we got the Kinks. So tired of waiting for you.
So tired of waiting, tired of waiting for you. So tired of waiting, tired of waiting for you. I was a lonely soul, I had nobody till I met you. But you keeping me waiting all of the time. What can I do? It's your life, and you can do what you want. Do what you like, but please don't keep me waiting. Please don't keep me waiting, 'cause I'm so tired of waiting for you. So tired
so tired of waiting for you. 28 minutes after 8 o'clock on the Golden 101 CBS FM. It's 73 degrees in our town, downtown New Yorktown. Babalu with you. And we're talking to Rick Sklar, the man who kind of put all of the All-Americans together. And, Rick, I want to take one specific moment to ask you one very important question, because if there was ever anybody that was in the center of this kind of radio in the 60s, it was you. There has got to be just one thing that stands for the 60s and for this kind of radio to you. Can you figure out what might be representative to you, the most representative thing? Or are there so many things? I don't know.
Well, of course, when it comes to the acts, the Beatles, and when it comes to a station, it would have to be WABC. And when it comes to the talent, it's you guys, the team that we had together there.
How about
the jingles, Pam Series 27, the series that they're using tonight?
Yeah, let's talk about that. Don't we owe a special vote of thanks to John Wolfert at Jam Jingles?
Yes, down in Dallas, who recreated that whole sound just for the season.
That surprised you, didn't it, huh?
I was thrilled when I heard it.
Yeah, when I talked to Rick on the phone earlier today, he said, "Where did they get the jingles? Where did they get the jingles?"
That was the greatest jingle package ever put together. Pam Series 27.
And John Wolfert, who runs Jam Jingles, has been a jingle freak and an ABC freak and a top 40 freak for years and years and years. A wonderful man. I met him a few years ago when I did a thing for him. Yeah,
he was a little boy then when we started.
And for him to come up with this and be able to completely recreate the sound, I think was just amazing.
Well, everything they've done here this weekend.
Rick, in your book, you told a lot of funny stories. Now, I know your sense of humor. There are stories I could tell about days at MGM even that I don't dare tell. But there must be. Tell one that you think was really funny.
Well, it was one that we never told in the book.
The painting?
The painting story.
Oh, tell it. It's wonderful.
God, you're backing me into the corner here. When years after I'd left WMGM, when it became WHN and changed management, they redecorated the place. It had been a modern office, and the new company that took it over,
it became all colonial.
Maybe very old-fashioned. They put molding on all the desks. And they put this huge oil painting of the owner of that company, it was George B. Storer, up on the wall there. And one day, as a practical joke, after we'd done the famous Mona Lisa contest,
I think we should take a moment and explain that contest. Can I
Sure.
bust in on you? Rick came up with an idea that when the Mona Lisa was coming to the States for the World's Fair, he offered a lousy $100. Are you ready for this? $100 as the prize for the largest Mona Lisa, for the smallest Mona Lisa, the funniest, and I think the most artistic, right? It was a total of $400 prizes.
It was the worst, because we figured most listeners couldn't paint, so we had to give a prize for the worst Mona Lisa.
Well, they were inundated with Mona Lisas. And who was it you had judge it?
Salvador Dali.
Salvador Dali was the judge, right?
They said, we've got to have an authority. Who's going to say which is the best Mona Lisa?
Now, for the biggest one, they had to get the Polo Grounds, which was the precursor to Shea Stadium, in order to unroll this picture.
The largest one covered the entire infield.
The smallest one was like on the head of a pin, I think.
Smaller than that. It was on a microscope slide. They called it a microdot. It was a speck, and when you put it under a microscope, it was a Mona Lisa. How it got there, I don't know, but there it was.
Now, Dali, for the best one, picked out one that surprised you, didn't he?
For the best Mona Lisa, he bypassed all of these spectacular oil paintings. He went over to a corner of the exhibit hall where we piled up a lot of junk that just looked awful to us, got down on his hands and knees, went through that pile of stuff, and came up with a pen and ink cartoon of a Mona Lisa in black and white looking out of a space capsule, and he picked that cartoon as the best Mona Lisa of all.
And there was a reason why he picked it, which he explained to you later.
Yeah, he took me to Castelli's art gallery into the back room, and he showed me all of these oil paintings of comic strips and of Campbell's soup cans.
Pop art stuff.
Pop art, but pop art didn't exist yet. It was going to be next year's art. They were getting it ready, and that's why he picked this. This was the first pop art.
And the funniest one, I think, was one of the funniest things I have ever seen, okay? It was a perfect, to me, who is not an art dealer or anything like that, when I first looked at it, I was looking at the Mona Lisa until you noticed that in her hand was a transistor radio, and it was set to 77, the station's frequency, and then you noticed the face, which very subtly looked at you and went, "Ew." It was Cousin Brucey. It was Cousin Brucey Lisa. And it was the funniest thing you'd ever seen. And this used to hang in Rick's office after the contest, right?
Right.
So what did you do with it?
Until our rival station across town, WHN, we had a practical joke. We put it in a large crate and came up on a Saturday and told the guards we were making a delivery. So all they saw, myself and another fellow dressed up as delivery people. We went upstairs there, and nobody saw us up at the radio station. We just tippy-toed in and replaced the portrait of George Storer with the Mona Lisa. Put the Storer picture in the crate and left the building with it.
And you can imagine these very conservative people at WHN walking in and finding Cousin Brucey Lisa hanging where the head of the company used to hang, right?
Yes, but they didn't realize at first what it was, and it stayed there all that day. They thought there was a new company policy where you put old masters up on the wall. They didn't look at it closely.
And instead, it was a master of rock and roll. It was Cousin Brucey. I think that's marvelous. How did you eventually just call him and say you were going to give it back, or what?
Well, they called us because we had the other one hanging up
and
in
they
our
wanted
place.
their picture
They said,
back.
We heard that you can help us get back Uncle George's picture.
Hey, Rick, I want to thank you very much for being with us. I'm
Bob,
really grateful.
I thank you for inviting me, and I think what you're doing here is fabulous, and I'm going to listen to the rest of the evening.
Okay, I wish you good luck with Rockin' America.
Thank you.
I hope everybody who wants to know about this era in radio reads it.
They should read it. It's in the bookstores right now.
And I'm finally going to say something to you that you would never let me say when I was working for you. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
That's Rick Sklar, everybody.
Remember your favorite DJs, Babalu. On 101 CBS FM.
The Box Tops. Cry Like a Baby. Cry Like a Baby. At exactly 23 minutes before 9 o'clock on CBS, the Golden 101. It's 73 degrees in our town, downtown New York town. Babalu with you on the rock and roll reunion of Radio Greats, which is brought to you in part sponsored by Martlet Importers, people I like very much, of Great Neck, New York, makers of Molson Golden.
Oh, just put the bats next to the gloves.
Heavy.
Are you with legal team?
Yeah. Is that our cooler?
No, that's sales team's goal.
Oh.
That's our incentive program.
Your incentive program?
Yeah.
What's that? Beer?
Molson Golden.
Oh, that's quite an incentive.
When we win, which we always do, it's Molson Golden for all hands. Cool, clear, smooth, imported from Canada.
You're making me thirsty.
If you're with legal, sorry.
Listen, but I think we have a shot to win this game. I really do.
Well, I wish you luck.
I'm really up for it.
Are you new?
This is going to be... Oh,
Wait a
yeah.
second.
I just transferred from Chicago.
Are you the ringer? I've
What
heard
do you
about
mean, the
everybody's
ringer?
been talking about
Are
you.
you serious? What?
Are you really a 500 hitter?
Oh, yeah. I've been known to do that without an incentive.
How thirsty are you?
Molson Golden, from North America's oldest brewers of beer and ale. Since 1786, Molson makes it golden.
You're offering me an incentive?
Yeah, to take your bat and go home and stay there.
Imported by Martlet, Great Neck, New York.
We've just served up an elegant brunch with recipes made from Spam luncheon meat, but our guests don't know it's Spam. Hi, what have you tried so far?
The crepe thing.
What else?
And it was like the crepe thing, only it was a different shape thing.
That's called quiche. Did you enjoy it?
I went back twice.
You enjoyed it. Is there anything you won't eat?
Zucchini.
All right. And how about you? Did you like it?
I loved it.
Do you pride yourself as a cook? I mean, do you know food?
Well, I'm Italian, so food is my life.
So you know food. What was the meat in the crepes and quiche and so on?
It
then?
tasted like ham to me.
You're sure it's ham?
I think I'm sure. Should I not be sure?
No. What would you say if I told you it was Spam?
Spam? It was very good. I'd be shocked, and it was delicious.
Okay, what is Spam? Do you know, Jay?
Zucchini.
No. Spam is pork shoulder and ham. No fillers, just very good meat. So what do you think?
It was good.
And would you have Spam again?
I certainly would, as long as I didn't have to make it with zucchini.
Okay. Come on, America. Discover the great taste of Spam. It just might surprise you.
Can I go back for thirds?
Yeah, we're all going back for thirds and fourths and fifths on the Golden 101 CBS FM. I want to make a very important point to you, okay? A big part of this weekend is the guys that have come in to do shows and so forth. But probably the biggest part of this weekend is what you can always find on CBS FM, the music. And we're going to have a lot of it between now and midnight. Remember that the Jocks played the music, and the music is what we're going to be playing for you. This next music we're going to be playing for Freddie Bombats of the Red Falcons in the Bronx, also for Hector Silver and Ann and Rich of Kew Gardens and Kenneth Morse of Brooklyn and Johnny Mosca of Brooklyn and Jim Fitzgerald of Woodside, Queens and Tony Sheldon and for, Rosalind Bazo and also for Amy of Woodbridge and for John Rodriguez of Queens and for Kathy Kazakis of Astoria and for Herbie from Queens and for a whole bunch of others. And if you want us to send one out to you, you call us at 955-9101. That's 955-9101 CBS FM.
Stay this weekend where the memories are.
Right here.
The Rock Reunion, CBS FM.
Do it to me. Beach Boys. Oh, don't worry, baby. We got a lot of music.
She looks in my eyes and makes
Ba 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 ba. To a dance, looking for a man. Saw Barbara Ann, so I thought I'd take a chance on Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann. Take my hand, oh Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann. Take my hand, you got me rocking and I'm rolling, rocking in a rhythm, Barbara Ann, Barbara, Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann. Tried Peggy Sue, but I knew they wouldn't do a Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann. Take my hand, oh Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann. Take my hand, you got me rocking in a rolling, rocking in a rhythm, Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann. Our favorite tune, dance with Betty Lou. Tried Peggy Sue, but I knew they wouldn't do a Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann. Take my hand, oh Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann. Take my hand, you got me rocking and a rolling, rocking and a rhythm, Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann.
It's the Rock and Roll Radio Greats Weekend.
Babalu with you.
Summer fruits, it wouldn't be summer without them.
It's the heart of the summer, and fresh California nectarines will never taste better than they do right now. There's nothing like them. So sweet and juicy, with a delightful tangy taste all their own. Eat them by themselves, in salads, or on your breakfast cereal. It's peak of the season.
Summer fruits, it wouldn't be summer without them. Summer fruits from California, fresh from the tree. Taste them and see. Ooh, they're so refreshing and light. Summer fruits from California.
Your local produce department is loaded with delicious nectarines.
Nature's way of smiling, sunshine on a tree, delicious naturally.
Nothing says summer like delicious fresh nectarines. So take some home today.
This is it. It's the event you've been waiting for all year. It's Crazy Eddie's Christmas sale in August. And Crazy Eddie's going stereo crazy with the absolute guaranteed lowest sale prices on anything and everything in stereo equipment. Get a new receiver, amplifier, turntable, speakers, equalizers, compact disc player. Get it all now because Crazy Eddie's Christmas sale in August is going on right now. Shop around, get the lowest sale prices you can find, but don't buy anything. Don't buy a single thing till you see Crazy Eddie, because Crazy Eddie will beat any price you can find. So come on now. Get a new receiver, amplifier, turntable, speakers, compact disc player. Get anything and everything in stereo equipment. Get it now, because Crazy Eddie's Christmas sale in August is going on right now at all great Crazy Eddie locations. Crazy Eddie, his prices are insane.
They certainly are. Crazy Eddie's greatest Christmas in August super sale is going on now at all great Crazy Eddie locations. Crazy Eddie's open 10 to 10 Monday through Saturday and 12 to 5 on every Sunday. You call 645-1196. And right now, let's go to the phones. Hello, CBS FM.
Yes, hi. I'm listening to you all weekend. I think the show is great, but there was one question. When Cousin Brucey was on, what was the #1 song for 1966?
For 1966, I'll have to look it up and see what the #1 song for 1966 was. Tell me your name again, dear.
My name is Linda Bianca Rosa from Lindenhurst.
Okay, Linda. Linda, where were you in the 60s? What were you enjoying most?
Most of all, I was from Brooklyn, and I was enjoying Murray the K and Cousin Brucey, and I guess Murray the K holds a special... I was just going through all the albums that I had when I used to go to Brooklyn Fox and those albums that I got, and very fond memories.
Oh, I think that's
Growing
beautiful.
up in Brooklyn,
All right.
and it's a shame and sad of what happened to him. But
Well, Murray lived a very full life while he lived it, let me tell you.
I know. And
Okay, we're going to be doing a very special salute to Murray the K between 10 and 11 tonight. You going to be listening for that?
Every intention of listening to it. As I said, I was just reminiscing just now, pulling out all the old record albums from 1962, 64, and it's great. It really is. I've been listening to you all day out there fishing, and it's wonderful. You should do it again.
Okay, dear, and you make sure you keep listening to CBS FM because the music goes right on, okay? Babalu with you. And right now we're going to set that die variable people first for the pastime slide rolling.
101 CBS FM.
Number one record of 1966. You hear it today. The title of the song is The Green Beret.
Fighting soldiers from the sky, fearless men who jump and die, men who mean just what they say, the brave men of the Green Beret, silver wings upon their chest. These are men, America's best. 100 men will test today, but only 3 win the Green Beret. Trained to live off nature's land, trained in combat hand to hand, men who fight by night and day. Courage take from the Green Beret, silver wings upon their chest. These are men, America's best. 100 men will test today, but only 3 win the Green Beret. Back at home, a young wife waits. Her Green Beret has met his fate. He has died for those oppressed, leaving her this last request. Put silver wings on my son's chest. Make him one of America's best. He'll be a man they'll test one day. Have him win the Green Beret.
Sergeant Barry Sadler in the Green Beret, the number one record in 1966 on the Golden 101 at 8 minutes before 9 o'clock on the Rock and Roll Reunion of Radio Greats. Babalu here with you. We're going to send that also out to Arnie of the Transit Police Communications in Brooklyn, to Chris Schweitzer, to Chris Doyle, to Billy Bong of Brooklyn, to Keith Clement of Pompton Lakes, New Jersey, to Joel Horn of Connecticut, to Josh Babuski of Brooklyn, to Bob Brief, Robert Brief of Huntington. And if you want to call in, the number is 212-955-9101. I want you, when you call, to tell me what kind of car you bought in the 60s and how much it cost. What kind of car did you have and how much did it cost? That ought to blow everybody's mind.
101 CBS FM.
We got it for you.
Where the action is.
Oh, let's have a little elbow parsley here. Come on, do me teddy bear.
Baby, let me be your little teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and leave me anywhere. Let me be. Oh, let him be. Your teddy bear. I don't want to be a tiger. Tigers play too rough. I don't want to be a lion, 'cause lions ain't the kind you love enough. But I just wanna be your teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and leave me anywhere. Oh, let me be. Oh, let him be. Your teddy bear.
baby, let me be around you every night. Run your fingers through my hair and cuddle me real tight. Oh, let me be, oh, let him be your teddy bear. I don't want to be a tiger, 'cause tigers play too rough. I don't want to be a lion, 'cause lions ain't the kind you love enough. You don't love your teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and leave me anywhere. Oh, let me be, oh, let him be, oh, teddy bear. Oh, let me be, oh, let him be your teddy bear. I just want to be your
Teddy Bear, yeah. Love it. Oh, Elvis Presley on the Golden 101 and Teddy Bear. Babalu here with you on the reunion of rock and roll greats on CBS FM. It's still 73 degrees in our town, downtown New York town. I want to remind you that next week at this same time, I expect you to be right here on CBS 101 for Don K. Reed's Doo-Wop Shop.
Remember your favorite DJs.
Babalu in the sky with you, all of it's solid gold. I don't need to say die variable people, Furtzer.
CBS FM.
Jay and the Americans.
Let's lock the door and throw away the key now. I can't wait to kiss you. Oh no!
1 little minute more.
We met at a party last week, and the moment your eyes looked into mine, right then my lips forgot how to speak, and the soda started tasting like wine. How I wished everyone would go, so I could say when I got you alone. Come on now, let's lock the door and throw away the key now. Shum-doo-dee-dum-doo-dee-dum-dum. I can't wait to kiss you. Oh no!
1 little minute more.
You started to talk, and you smiled sorta like you knew the way that I felt. You moved a little closer in a while, and I knew my heart was starting to melt. There was just so much I wanted to say, but all the words came out this way. Come on now, let's lock the door and throw away the key now. Shum-doo-dee-dum-doo-dee-dum-dum. I can't wait to kiss you. Oh no!
1 little minute more.
Oh yeah! No! Oh yeah! I'll kiss your lips like a kiss ought to be, and then I know you'll be saying to me, come on now, let's lock the door and throw away the key now. Shum-doo-dee-dum-doo-dee-dum-dum. I can't wait to kiss you. Oh no!
1 little minute more.
Jay and the Americans, let's lock the door. 3 minutes until 9 o'clock on the Golden 101 CBS FM. Babalu here with you as part of the rock and roll reunion of radio greats. That's really hard to say. It keeps mixing up and everything else. There's a very special thank you that has to be said, all right? And since I don't know all of the guys' names, I'm going to thank specifically Willie Thrash, who's engineering my show. And I think that all of the engineers and the producers at CBS FM who have taken a bunch of old crocs and made sure that we sounded good deserve real thanks, because a lot of the sound you're hearing depends on them. Babalu. Let me in.
Let me in. Wee-oo. 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 I can see the dancing, the silhouettes on the shade. I hear the music. All the lovers on parade. Open up. I wanna come in again. I thought you were my friend. Pitter, patter, oh, don't
That's the Sensations. That's Let Me In on CBS FM, Golden 101. Babalu here with you. And I want to remind you, starting this hour, starting at 9 o'clock, we are going to be running down the top 15 records of 1969. So don't you miss a single bit of it on
Big Babalu is just 101 WCBS FM New York. Boom, boom, boom. Who's everybody listen to? When the day's through, is the DJ.
The big bad daddy cool. I want to tell you, Babalu, Babalu, I-A, Babalu, Babalu, I-A, Babalu, Babalu, I-A. Sing me. 1969, on October 15th, was the Vietnam Moratorium Day. And this record was number 15. All right, I tell you what, we're going to go to the next one, and we'll see what happens with that. All right, let's try out the number 14 record, okay? And I'll remind you that in 1969, Willie Mays hit his 60th home run of the year, which is pretty exciting. Did I say 60th? 600th home run. Not of the year, but his 600th home run. And on March 1st, Mickey Mantle retired. And the music sounded something like this. You got it. It's the Supremes. And they say someday we'll be together. The Supremes, Someday We'll Be Together. Number 14 record in 1969, 5 minutes after 9 o'clock on CBS FM, the Golden 101. Babalu here with you as part of the Rock and Roll Reunion of Radio Greats. Special thanks have to go out to Harry Harrison, of course, and Ron Lundy, to Bill Brown and Dick Heatherton and Bob Shannon and Don K. Reed, Max Kinkel and Mark Summers for the gracious welcome that they gave to all of the guys that came back for the reunion. A lot of them gave up their airtime, and a lot of them have just come along and said, hey, it's nice to see you guys again. And let me tell you, it's nice to listen to you guys. We listen to you all the time. Number 15 record. Number 15 for 1969. These are the Beatles. And Come Together. Setting the die variable Bebelfurtzer for the pass, letting the time slide roll. Solid gold, we feel no pain. Number 13, leaving on a jet plane.
All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. Taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could cry.
We are counting down the top records of 1969. And let's remind you some of the things that happened in 69, okay? The Academy Awards. Oscars went to John Wayne for True Grit and Margie Smith for Prime of Gene Brody. And there were some shows that TV premiered in 1969. The Brady Bunch started then. The Courtship of Eddie's Father. My World and Welcome to It. And also The Governor and JJ.
Fruit Chewy Newtons. Fruit Chewy Apple Newtons. Fruit Chewy Fig Newtons. Real chewy fruit in a cookie. Oh, yum. Fruit Chewy Newtons, gotta get me some. New Apple Newtons with fruit chewy chunks of real apple. And Fig Newtons, too. Fruit Chewy Newtons, yeah, you gotta get you some. Nabisco.
Babalu with you.
Radio Reunion.
And we set the die variable Bebelfurtzer for the pass, letting the time slide roll.
101 CBS FM.
If I screw that one up again, I'm going to scream. You sit back and listen to steam.
Make you cry.
Queen. Nana, hey, goodbye. Kiss him goodbye. 25 minutes after 9 o'clock on CBS FM. Babalu here with you. Somebody called Mike Edel of Queens called and want to know what kind of car I drive now. And would you believe, Mike, I drive a 1962 Corvette, which I have been restoring, and which is very, very pretty, and her name is Molly. There is, however, somebody whose name is Dan Ingram on the telephone. Let's talk to him. Dan, are you there?
I'm here. How you doing?
Just fine. I am high. That's what I am.
Well,
all right?
You sound absolutely great, and I had to call up and tell you it just sounds so wonderful that I am developing a terrible condition known as Walkman's hunch. It's like I put on the Walkman, I'm walking around the house, and I keep bending over to turn it up to hear something.
We get a longer wire.
I think you're right. It's wonderful. I got to ask you a question. I asked Herb and I asked Bruce, and you may have told it before on the air, I don't know. But I got to find out, where did variable Bibelfurzer come from?
Oh, that goes way back to college radio when I was going to Brown University. The disc jockeys used to combo. And the equipment racks were right behind the chair where the DJ sat.
Yeah.
And the jocks used to lean back in these, squeaking chairs, and they would screw up the equipment all the time.
Yeah.
So the engineer types on the station took a black crackle finish box, and they soldered resistors all over. It looked like a woman in hair curlers. And they put a big sign over it that said, "Do not touch, danger, 500,000 ohms." Right? Now, ohms is like resistance, but the disc jockeys don't know about any of that stuff, so we all stayed away from it, and they saved their equipment. And that was a die-variable Bibelfurzer. Where it came from originally, I don't know. Die-variable Bibelfurzer does whatever you want it to do. I once gave away die-variable Bibelfurzers on the air.
Did you really?
Yeah, I punched holes in cards, and I had people send in for it, all right? And they got the machines for nothing. But I kept the controls.
I love it. That sounds like we had a contest once, the $50,000 reverse giveaway, where if the listener would send in $50,000, we'd send them 25 words or less. Believe me, people were sending in play money and Monopoly money and all kinds of stuff, and we got a bunch of words on a Xerox machine and cut it up in little tiny pieces and took a handful of words and put it in the envelope and sent it back to them.
Okay, Dan, I want you to do something for me, all right?
Sure, what's that?
Because I think one of the greatest things you ever done on the air was your word for the day.
All right.
All right, and I got into the habit with my friends. They throw words at me all the time. Let me see if I can find a word that I can throw at you. I promise to play fair.
All right.
Okay, let's see if we can find a word that... retention.
Retention. That's a memo about a headache.
I love it. I like to sit and just have people throw words and try and figure one out, or you throw one back and so forth.
It is great.
Why don't you put out a book of words for the day?
Yeah, I suppose I could. I have a stack of, I never really prepare much when I go on the air. I kind of do it off the top of my head, but that's one of the few things I used to write down while I was on the air. And I have a stack of little pieces of paper. There's probably 1,000 of them in there. Maybe I should.
Well, I'll make you a deal.
What's that?
I swear to you, I have 2,500 of them written down.
You do?
Yeah, I'll share them with you.
I'll tell you, you send me your book first.
Okay.
And then after 10 years, when I finally decided to hang it up, we'll write the book.
I trust you, Dan.
Never trust a disc jockey.
Hey, really good to talk to you. And listening to you yesterday afternoon was one of the, I got chills. I got chills listening to everybody. It was really a nice thing.
Well, you ought to buy warmer clothes, Bob.
I considered that, but I figured, considering the lack of air conditioning in his studio.
It is a little warm in there, isn't it?
Should have seen Bruce. He was dripping when he got off the air.
Well, Bruce always does that. He always worked up a sweat.
Yeah, he did.
I want to thank you for letting me be on the show, and I want to congratulate you on how great it sounds, and really it's been great seeing you again. Of course, you and I bump into each other all over New York doing commercials, and it's just a pleasure to see you back in harness. I got one other question. Do you miss it?
Do I miss it? I miss the people.
Yeah.
I miss the music.
Yeah.
I don't miss having to come into work every night.
Yeah, me too. The freelance life is so nice because you don't have to be in the same place at the same time every day.
Yeah, but it sure is nice to come back and say hello. I'll say that.
Oh, it is absolutely wonderful. Great talking to you.
Okay, Dan. Thanks for calling.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Ben.
Remember your favorite DJs, Babalu. On 101 CBS FM.
Now I don't hardly know her, but I think I could love her. Crimson and clover.
Tommy James and the Shondells, Crimson and Clover on CBS FM. We're going to send that out for Steve Boots of the Bronx, who had, let's see, a 69 Oldsmobile, and Bob of Roslyn, who had a $3,200, and a Plymouth, 59 Plymouth, and Pete Gorman of Verplanck, New York, who had a 69 Volkswagen that he paid $1,800 for. How do you believe that one, huh? And also for Bob Marzell of Queens, who had a 69 98 Olds convertible that he paid $1,400 for. I don't know, man. Where do you get buys like that today, huh?
Big Bob Lewis Show.
The reunion of the rock and roll radio greats is sponsored in part by Heineken Beer, America's #1 import, imported by Van Munching and Company, New York.
Come to think of it. Come to think of it. Come to think of it. I'll have a Heineken. You know, whenever I hit town, and I mean any place in the world, I know the best beer in the world is waiting for me. Come to think of it, I'll have a Heineken. Someday soon the best will come. It's rewards for all you've done. But for now you can begin with the best beer, Heineken. Great taste you will find. The #1 of its kind. Come to think of it. 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 I'll have a Heineken. Imported by Van Munching and Company, New York.
It's a good time for the great taste. Before we go into McDonald's, I want to make one thing crystal clear. I'm ordering Chicken McNuggets.
Good, I love Chicken McNuggets.
I know you do. They are my Chicken McNuggets, so none of your cute tricks.
Tricks?
May I help you? A 6-piece Chicken McNuggets, fries, and a Coca-Cola.
Same for me.
The same for me trick. You order a 6-piece, eat faster, then start on mine.
Clara.
Get a 9-piece Chicken McNugget.
How about a 20-piece for Pete's sake?
Better yet.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
It's a hot time for hot sauce. McDonald's has 2 hot new sauces for Chicken McNuggets in the summertime.
For a limited time.
Louisiana style hot sauce, hot jalapeno. Get them while they're hot before they go.
Our 2 hot sauces for Chicken McNuggets are at participating McDonald's through September 9th only.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
Yeah, it's down to 70 degrees in New York town right now.
It's the Rock and Roll Radio Greats Weekend.
1969, huh? Yeah, Tommy was released in 69. The Jackson 5 made I Want You Back. And the Temptations had the #9 song, I Can't Get Next to You.
I can turn the gray sky blue. I can make it rain whenever I wanted to. Sail on dry land, but my life is incomplete and I'm so blue, 'cause I can't get next to you. Can't get next to you, baby. Next to you. I just can't get next to you, baby. I can't get next to you. I can fly like a bird in the sky. I can fly
Temptations, number 9 in 69. I Can't Get Next to You. That's a song that Dan Ingram always used to refer to as the Porcupine Love Song. Hello, Harry?
Yes, hello, Babaloo.
Yeah, how you doing, babe?
Listen, I know I saw you all weekend long, but I am falling asleep now after this super fantastic, wonderful, wild rock and roll radio greats weekend. But I wanted to tell you that I, like thousands of others, are still with you and still listening. You sound super, like always.
Well, thank you, Harry. I expect you to go to bed by now. You got to get up early tomorrow morning. You're going to be on the air, aren't you?
I know, this is way past my bedtime, but listening to you and everybody, it's certainly worth it. And thanks for those kind words about the staff at CBS FM. It's
Well, everybody has been so terrific to us. You know, walking in here, I felt like we were walking into a dear friend's home, and that's, I guess, what it is.
Well, listen, it's great to have people like you and all the rest of the All-Americans and the good guys with us. It has been really a phenomenal weekend. I think that, everything has been said just about, but I just wanted to say good night to you and good night to everybody, and thanks for everything. You're doing a fantastic job.
Well, bless you, Harry, and thank you for calling in, and sweet dreams, baby. I'll be up early listening to you tomorrow morning on CBS FM.
Thank you.
Okay, good night, babe.
Bye-bye.
The Rock and Roll Radio Reunion.
Babaloo in the sky with you, sitting the die variable people for the past, letting the time slide roll.
101 CBS FM.
Solid gold we got for you is The Fifth Dimension and the Wedding Bell Blues. 69, John and Yoko got married. So did Paul and Linda. Fifth Dimension, the Wedding Bell Blues, and that's number 8 on the countdown of 1969 on CBS FM, the Golden 101. Babaloo here with you, and I want to forget to remind you that next week at this time, you'll be listening for Don K. Reed. He's going to be back with the Doo-Wop Shop, huh? Really great guy and a really great show. We sent that last record out for Tom French of Brooklyn, who had a 68 Volkswagen, cost him $1,500. Carol and Sam of Long Island, and they had a 54 Mercury they paid $25 for. George Hager of Bayshore, New York, had an Impala Super Sport that he paid paid $800 for. Vic Kapledge of Edison, New Jersey, had a 65 Pontiac Le Mans he paid $2,800 for. He was a big spender in those days. Peter Kalfas of Bayside had a 68 Chevy, paid $3,200 for. Talk about big spenders. And let's see, Eileen Personette of Sheepshead Bay had a 60 Valiant, bought in 69 for $200. That's about where I was at that time, too. And Lori Perseret of Sheepshead Bay had a 65 Pontiac, which she bought new for $2,700. You know what my first car was? I had a 57 Nash that I bought, a 47 Nash, I'm sorry, that I bought in 57. Right, my junior year at college, and I paid $75 for it. The insurance was $125.
You've shaped this world, changed it, made it better, rearranged it in the way you think and what you drink and everything you do. And you love the taste of beer. And now LA is here for the way you live your life today. For the way you live today.
Bush, St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah, 70 degrees in New York town, our town, downtown, and there is a chance of thunder showers till midnight. Partial clearing by morning, the low in the mid-60s. Going to be sunny, breezy, and pleasant tomorrow with a high in the mid to upper 70s, and then clear and chilly tomorrow night with a low in the 60s. CBS FM, the Golden 101, the reunion of the rock and roll radio greats.
Fruit chewy Newtons. Fruit chewy apple Newtons. Fruit chewy Fig Newtons, real chewy fruit and a cookie. Oh, yum! Fruit chewy Newtons, gotta get me some. New apple Newtons with fruit chewy chunks of real apple and Fig Newtons too. Fruit chewy Newtons, yeah! You gotta get you some. Nabisco.
This is it. It's the event you've been waiting for all year. It's Crazy Eddie's Christmas sale in August. And Crazy Eddie's going stereo crazy with the absolute guaranteed lowest sale prices on anything and everything in stereo equipment. Get a new receiver, amplifier, turntable, speakers, equalizers, compact disc player. Get it all now because Crazy Eddie's Christmas sale in August is going on right now. Shop around. Get the lowest sale prices you can find. But don't buy anything. Don't buy a single thing till you see Crazy Eddie, because Crazy Eddie will beat any price you can find. So come on now. Get a new receiver, amplifier, turntable, speakers, compact disc player. Get anything and everything in stereo equipment. Get it now, because Crazy Eddie's Christmas sale in August is going on right now at all great Crazy Eddie locations. Crazy Eddie, his prices are insane.
They are. Crazy Eddie's greatest Christmas in August super sale is going on now at all great Crazy Eddie locations. Crazy Eddie's open 10 to 10 Monday through Saturday and 12 to 5 on every Sunday. You call 645-1196.
The radio greats all weekend long on 101 CBS FM.
1969, it was a crazy year. The president signed a bill providing for the draft lottery. Joe Namath completed 17 out of 28 passes, most of them on the field. And Tommy Rowe had a record. It was called Dizzy, number 7. Got Me Roll, All Kinds of Dizzy. Number 7 in the countdown of 1969 on CBS FM, the Golden 101.
101 CBS FM, where the action is.
Babalu with you on the Rock and Roll Reunion of Radio Greats on CBS FM. 1969, quite a year. President Nixon was president, and Watergate was still an apartment house. And the Rolling Stones made Honky Tonk Woman.
I met a gentle ballroom queen in Memphis. She tried to take me upstairs for a ride. She had to heave me right across her shoulder. 'Cause I just can't seem to drink you off my mind. It's a it's all women. Give me the honky tonk blues. I later divorced in New York City. I had to put up some kind of a fight. The lady, then she covered me in roses. She blew my nose and then she blew my mind. It's a it's all women. Give me the honky tonk blues. All right.
Yes, the Stones and Honky Tonk Woman, number 6 on the list of the top 15 for 1969. I just got a call from Joe McCoy, who was a program director at CBS FM, and the guy who, along with Nancy, and well, just a whole bunch of people at CBS FM are responsible for this reunion of rock and roll radio greats. And Joe told me that in the 60s, he, in 1963, he had a 1960 bird. And I think that's, that's probably pretty typical. I'm trying to figure out if it was, a canary?
It's the Rock and Roll Radio Greats Weekend.
1969, the Miracle Mets beat the Orioles 4-1 in the World Series, and this was a hit. Sly and the Family Stone.
I can be wrong. My own beliefs are in my song. Drummer and then makes no difference what group I'm in. I am everyday people. Yeah, yeah. Trying to do this
Everyday People, Sly and the Family Stone, number 5. Babalu with you on the CBS FM reunion of rock and roll disc jockeys. 1969, HEW band Cyclamates, and everybody thought they were sugar.
Oh, honey, honey, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Honey, oh, sugar, sugar, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. I just can't believe the loveliness of loving you. I just can't believe it's true. I just can't believe the wonder of this feeling too. I just can't believe it's true. Ah, sugar. Oh, honey, honey, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Oh, honey, oh, sugar, sugar, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. When I kissed you, girl, I knew how sweet a kiss could be. I know how sweet a kiss can be. Like the summer sunshine, pour your sweetness over me. Pour your sweetness over me. Oh, sugar, sugar on it, honey. Pour little sugar on it, baby.
I'm gonna make your life so sweet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pour little sugar on it. Oh, yeah. Pour little sugar on it, honey. Pour little sugar on it, baby.
I'm gonna make your life so sweet.
Yeah, pour little sugar on it, honey. Ah, sugar. Honey, honey. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Oh, honey.
That's the Archies, Sugar. And that one checks in at number 4 on our countdown on 1969 for Artie in North Bergen, who had a Dodge Dart for $2,500. For Al of Bridgeport, who had a Mercury for $500. And for Al of White Plains, who had a Pontiac Le Mans for $2,750.
101 WCBS FM, New York.
Babalu with you until midnight. We got it going for you, and this one checks in at number 5. Do I take number 5? Make it number 3, The Beatles.
Jojo was a man who thought he was a loner, but he knew it couldn't last. Jojo lived his home in Tucson, Arizona, or some California grass. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Get back, Jojo.
That's the Beatles. Alone.
Get back, Loretta. Your mommy's waiting for you. Wearing a high-heel shoe and a low-neck sweater. Get back home, Loretta. Get back to where you once belonged.
1969, Get Back, the Beatles, number 3 on the countdown of the top records of the year. That's the year they released Abbey Road, the Beatles. And in films, Easy Rider was a hit, Alice's Restaurant, and General Motors recalled 5 million cars. Speaking of cars, a couple of other things that happened in 1969, all right? The first heart transplant occurred in Houston, right? Sesame Street went on the air. Pantyhose production reached 624 million. That's incredible. Spiro Agnew resigned. That was predictable. Shirley Temple Black was nominated for representative of the United Nations. And we had reached an all-time high of something or other there. And the first pictures of Mars came back to Earth from the Mariner probes. And that, to me, was very exciting. It was really an amazing thing, the things that went on in the 60s. You know, when I first got out of high school, when I got out of grade school, at PS 69 in Queens, right? I had one of those little books that everybody had, that everybody signed their autographs in, way in here and out of sight. I'm going to sign my name just for spite, that kind of thing. And in the last page of that book, I wrote myself a letter. I was about 13. I said, I wonder what I'm going to be like at 21. And I found that book when I was about 25. And I kind of went back inside my head. And I talked to that 13-year-old guy that I was. And I said, well, this is what you were like at 21. And what's more, now you know what you're like at 25. And now I can go back and tell him what I'm like as an old grunt. And you can do the same thing, Everybody's got his own divariable Wiebelfurzer. Because inside you, there is a little 12-year-old kid, or maybe a 15-year-old kid. There's somebody you were in the 60s. Go back to who they were in the 60s, to who you were in the 60s. Talk to who you were in the 60s. And tell them what you like today while you listen to number 2.
In the year 2525, if man is still alive, if woman can survive, they may find. In the year 35, ain't gonna need to tell the truth, tell no lies. Everything you think, do, and say is in the pill you took today. In the year 45, ain't gonna need your teeth, won't need your eyes. You won't find a thing to chew, nobody's gonna look at you. In the year 55, your arms are hanging limp at your side. Your legs got nothing to do, some machine doing that for you. In the year 65, ain't gonna need no husband, won't need no wife. You pick your son, pick your daughter too, from the bottom of a long glass tube. Whoa, whoa. In the year 7510, if God's a-coming, he ought to make it by then. Maybe he'll look around himself and say, guess it's time for the judgment day. In the year 8510, God is gonna shake his mighty head. He'll either say, I'm pleased where man has been, or tear it down and start again. Whoa, whoa. In the year 95, I'm kinda wondering if man is gonna be alive. He's taken everything this old earth can give, and he ain't put back nothing. Whoa, whoa. Now it's been 10,000 years.
Man has cried a billion tears for what he never knew. Now man's reign is through, but through eternal night, the twinkling of starlight, so very far away, maybe it's only yesterday. In the year 2525, if man is still alive, if woman can survive, they may find.
Zager and Evans in the year 2525. And that was number 2 in 1969. It's 11 minutes, make it 12 minutes after 10 o'clock on CBS FM, the Golden 101. And yes, we are extending this because I want to do the whole countdown for you, but that's okay. In our next hour coming up now, we're going to be doing a special salute to Murray the K. And we're also going to change our question now, okay? I want to know, and we're going to talk to a couple of listeners during this hour, and I want to know what your happiest memory of the 60s was and what record it was associated with, okay? What was your happiest memory of the 60s and what record was it associated with? Our telephone number is 212-955-9101. Are you ready for number 1 of 1969?
The rock and roll radio reunion.
Babalu in the sky with you, setting the die variable people for the past, letting the time slide roll.
101 CBS FM.
No rhymes. My biggest memory of 1969 was Woodstock. And I'm sure it was for a lot of you. 500,000 of us. 500,000 of us gathered up there at White Lake. And it was the most wonderful thing that happened in my life to date. The Fifth Dimension, number one record in 1969 with the music are the memories on CBS 101 FM and the reunion of rock and roll. I don't know what you want to call us, man. It is so nice to be back with you. It was so nice to hear all of the other guys on the air, to hear Big Dan, and to hear HOA, and to hear all of the good guys from WMCA. I mean, and, you know, I get to listen to Ron all the time and to Harry, but to hear guys that I haven't heard in a while and to come up here and visit with them, I want to thank CBS FM because I really have had a wonderful weekend. And especially, we had a party at the Hard Rock Cafe last week that was, I mean, you want to see Dan Ingram Blotto. I mean, it is really something. 12 and a half minutes after 10 o'clock on CBS FM. The reunion of the Rock and Roll Radio Greats is sponsored in part by your Tri-State Chevrolet Dream Team dealer.
Yes, it's time. Time to discover the top-selling car model in America.
It's a Chevrolet.
Chevrolet time. There's a party going on right here. It's Chevrolet time, so let's cheer.
Yes, you'll cheer when you get behind the wheel of the Chevrolet Cavalier at your Tri-State Chevrolet dealer, because you'll quickly see just what makes the Cavalier America's fastest-selling car, like the smart styling, the ease of the Cavalier's front-wheel drive handling, and you'll like the price, too. With 6 different models, base sticker priced under $7,000, there's sure to be a Cavalier just for you. Why are so many people buying Cavaliers and all the other exciting Chevrolet models? Try quality, try value, try service. Try your Tri-State Chevrolet dealer now and get in on the Chevrolet-tion.
It's a Chevrolet-tion.
Aren't you hungry? Now Burger King presents our new breakfast sandwich, the Croissandwich. It's love at first bite. And with your Croissandwich, you can have orange juice or coffee free. Aren't you hungry? Come on into Burger King and take the Croissandwich challenge. We dare you to resist that light and flaky croissant, stuffed with grade A egg, then smothered with creamy melted cheese. Aren't you hungry? Then we add either crisp bacon, tender ham, or spicy pork sausage. Stop in now and try a Croissandwich. Buy any Croissandwich and we'll give you refreshing orange juice or steaming hot coffee absolutely free. So come on, take a nibble of the most delicious breakfast sandwich imaginable. And the drink's on Burger King. Your choice of juice or coffee free. Aren't you hungry? Free juice or coffee with your Croissandwich.
Aren't you hungry for Burger King now?
At participating restaurants through Sunday, August 26th.
Carrie is so very
soothing in the summer. After too much sun, your skin is red, sensitive. So Carrie is rich in emollients to moisturize and soothe sore, summer-dried skin. Your skin just drinks it in.
Carrie is so very
different. Doesn't even feel like ordinary lotions. It's concentrated. And in the summer when it's especially hot and dry, you want something specially made for rough, dry skin. That's the concentrated moisturizing power of Carrie.
Carrie is so very
recommended. Right. It's recommended by many dermatologists. So who cares if Carrie costs more? After the sun, the swimming, the sweating, I want a little more care.
Carrie is so very
soothing, different,
recommended.
Carrie is so very
super for summer skin.
Just super. And super is what CBS FM is. 101, the Golden 101 in New York.
It's the Rock and Roll Radio Greats Weekend. Ba-boom, boom, boom. Who's everybody listen to? And the day's through. Is the DJ, the big fat daddy cool. Babaloo, hi, babaloo, hi, babaloo, hi, babaloo, hi, the big babaloo is
Solid gold. That's what you hear all the time on CBS FM. And right now you're going to hear the Four Tops. I can't help myself. I mean, can you? Of course you can. Tell them, sugar. Yeah, the Four Tops, and I can't help myself, sugar pie, honey. And I tell you, I cannot. I am having such a good time. CBS FM, the Golden 101, 70 degrees in our town, downtown New York town. Babalu with you, and we promised you there is a man whom we all wish could be here with us today so we could hear him on the air, because I'm sure he would be as great as he ever did. And we decided we wanted to do a very special salute to him, so I want you to listen to this right now.
Remember your favorite DJs.
Harry Harrison, Joe O'Brien, Ron Lundy, Dan Ingram, Jack Spector, Charlie Greer, Dean Anthony, Herb Oscar Anderson, Cousin Bruce Morrow, yours truly, Babalu. And I tell you something, there are some guys that aren't here, and I'm real sorry that they're not here. And there's one in particular that I'd like to talk about. Or maybe it's better if we just introduce him and let him talk about himself.
The Brooklyn Fox Theater proudly presents the swingin'est personality in the USA. The boss of the swingin' soiree is Murray the King.
Hello there, Murray.
Hello there, Mama. What's my name?
Me is Syracuse Softman.
That's me.
Ain't that a kick in the head?
Yeah. There, let me explain to you, baby. We got a little bit of music set up for you now to listen to. The delegates and some themes and some hill and gully riding music that is absolutely the most nervous. How's your Hollow Bar plantation, baby? Some of the dancing girls are here, as usual. Come over here. Line up now. Kick high. Whoops, there you go. Ain't you groovy tonight? Hello, you dancing girls.
Hello, Big Daddy.
Yeah.
I kick out on the river's edge and wait a while. until your loving baby gives a certain smile. Then you turn on some music and you hold it tight, and you watch a submarine races off through the night. And now you're never too old and you're never too young to watch a submarine races on the run. Just keep your dial on the Kaufman show, and you make a lot of love, and then you go, 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 Grand Coupe, Grand Coupe.
Hey, very good, girls. Now, before you go down the hatch to watch the submarine races, how about Mia Surrey one time, huh?
Please summon everybody, the skis to the rocket tonight. Gonna be a rock and roll till the breeze all daylight. Breeze up to the left, breeze so to the right, sweet singing me, sir. All through the night when the clock strikes, then turn them on in a hurry, me, sir. Wow, with his cute pop top, me, sir. Yeah, with his real cool walk. Now listen close, cause he's the most, me, sir, me, sir. Hello there, Murray.
Hello there, Mama. What's my name?
Me, sir, key is soft man.
That's me.
Ain't that a kick in the head?
Yeah.
Fade out, Murray the K. And let me tell you, I don't think this weekend would have been complete without some words about Murray Kaufman and some words from him, too. And I'm sure that Harry, Joe, Ron, Dan, Jack, Charlie, Dean, HOA, Cousin Brucey, they all feel exactly the same way. Murray the K, a very big part of the 60s.
101 CBS FM.
Yeah, Murray the K. Boy, oh boy. It would have been something if Murray could have been here with us today to be talking to Miyazura, the Kiyaze kind of things. As a matter of fact, there is one thing that I got to tell you. I was watching the people in the control room while we were playing this, right? And they had exactly the reaction that I had when we were putting that little piece together of bits that Murray did and so on and so forth. Every time something would happen, like ain't that a kick in the head, a smile would come. Right? Or, da-da-bay! And smiles would come on people's faces. And he'd say, the gal said, submarine race watching. And smiles would come on people's faces. And that's what it's all about, man. It's about making people smile and making people feel. And Murray knew how to do that. And when we think about him today, we still remember that. Going to send this record out, especially for all the submarine race watchers at Plum Beach, right? You ever watch submarine races at Plum Beach? I got a story to tell you after this record about Plum Beach and submarine race watch. Here's Brenda Lee.
Break it to me gently. Let me down the easy way. Make me feel that you still love me. If it's just for one more day, break it to me gently, so my tears won't fall too fast. If you must go, then go slowly. Let me love you till the last. The love we shared for oh so long is such a big part of me. If you must take your love away, take it gradually. Break it to me gently. Give me time, or give me a little time to ease the pain. Love me just a little longer, 'cause I'll never love again. 'Cause I'll never love again.
Yeah, Brenda Lee and Break It To Me Gently on Golden 101 CBS FM, the reunion of the rock and roll radio greats. Babalu with you 26 minutes after 10 o'clock. And I told you we'd have a story for you, right? But I heard an even better one, all right? I just talked to Bill Brown on the phone, right? WCBS FM's own Bill Brown. Great sound. And Bill told me that he freaked when we played the Murray stuff. And the reason he freaked, especially his wife freaked. All right, because Bill Brown's wife's aunt, who's today, her name is Peggy Davis, and she lives down in Maryland, but originally was Peggy Santeri, was one of the girls, and she wrote that song, those Murray things. She was in a group called the Delicates, and they were the gals that sang all of Murray's jingles and songs and so forth, right? Later, they became the Angels, and the Angels still sing together today. But Peggy is retired, and she lives down in Maryland. But it was a very special kick for Bill Brown and for his wife, and I think that's real nice on CBS FM.
The rock and roll radio reunion.
Babalu in the sky with you, setting the die variable people pizza for the past, letting the time slide roll.
101 CBS FM.
Solid gold, don't care how old. I'm not even going to rhyme it. This is my favorite golden oldie. This is Babalu's wedding day.
Boom, boom, boom. Look at how you run it. Look at how you don't know. Somebody tell me. I'm gonna tell you Babalu's getting married.
What you say?
Babalu's getting married.
That you say?
Yeah, the church bells ringing. All the people are singing. Yeah, the bride is waiting.
Wait.
Yeah, the mom celebrating.
So gay.
But he ain't got the money.
Oh.
Babalu's wedding day. Some people think it's funny. Some people think it's true. Babalu's getting married.
What
will he do? Boom, boom, boom.
Husky Babalina was her name.
Babalu, Babalu,
Babalu's wedding day. He had a friend who lived at the corner. From his friend he tried to borrow a dime.
he took her to the church in time. Babalu, Babalu, Babalu,
Babalu's wedding day. He had a monkey tying a string.
I don't get time to die this thing.
Counting the money at the end of the day.
The monkey took the money and he ran away. Babalu, 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 Babalu,
Babalu's wedding day.
Babalu,
Babalu, hoo-hoo, Babalu, Babalu, hoo-hoo, Babalu, Babalu, hoo-hoo. Sing me!
Babalu's wedding day.
Babalu, 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 Babalu,
Yeah, the Eternals and Babalu's wedding day. It was, they don't have a number on this, but I think it was 1958 was when that was a golden record. And it's got to be my favorite golden oldie. It is the Eternals that sing my theme song. And I wouldn't be at all surprised we got a call from them, as a matter of fact, because I have been told that they listen to the radio station. And I haven't talked to them in 15 years. So if you're out there, why don't you call, guys? And those people on the phones, if somebody calls and says they're Eternals, check and make sure it's really them, will you, huh? Okay.
Well, since my baby left me.
Heartbreak Hotel by Elvis. Now, doesn't that bring back memories? If you never had the chance to see a live performance by the most exciting performer of this century, you go and see Elvis Mania live on stage on Broadway. It's Elvis Mania. Relive the music and the magic of Elvis, king of rock and roll. Johnny Seaton, the Elvis of the 80s, recreates the magic of Elvis with magic of his own. Elvis Mania at the Off on Broadway Theater, Tuesday through Saturday nights at 8:30 with a Wednesday matinee at 2:30, late shows at 11:30 on Friday and Saturday night, Sunday evening at 7 o'clock. It's Elvis Mania at the Off on Broadway Theater, Broadway between 48th and 49th. Ticket information, call 582-0844. Tickets are available at the box office. To order your tickets to Elvis Mania, you call them at 582-0844.
God's tears keep flowing. The desk clerk's dressed in black. It's been so long and lonely, it's real, you know. Been so lonely, baby.
Lonely. Oh, so lonely. Why don't you call us at 955-9101?
Fruit Chewy Newtons. Fruit Chewy Apple Newtons. Fruit Chewy Fig Newtons. Real chewy fruit in a cookie. Oh, yum! Fruit Chewy Newtons, gotta get this some! New Apple Newtons with fruit chewy chunks of real apple. And Fig Newtons, too! Fruit Chewy Newtons, yeah! You gotta get you some! Nabisco!
It's great.
In Hollywood, California, Chef Iola Seligo and her assistant Eddie Green cook for many of the stars.
Delicious.
We invited them to an elegant luncheon where we served crepes, quiche, and fritters all made with Spam luncheon meat, but they didn't know it was Spam. Eddie, how was it?
Very good.
How about you, Iola?
Oh, very good. I would have thought I made it.
Okay, Iola, do you know the meat we used?
That is a very good boneless ham.
And you're sure it's a boneless ham?
Absolutely.
Do you know which ham it might have been?
We have good Hormel. We have Dubuque.
All right. Eddie, does Iola know her business here?
She knows what she's talking about.
Okay. Well, you're right, Iola. It was Hormel, but it was Spam luncheon meat.
You are kidding.
No.
Oh, for heaven's sake. That was Spam.
Yeah. Spam made from pork shoulder and ham.
I thought you it was ham.
Come on, America. Discover the great taste of Spam. It just might surprise you.
You really pulled my leg that trip. But it was the great Iola is embarrassed. Delicious.
It's the Rock and Roll Radio Greats Weekend.
The name game. Shirley, 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 Bo Burley, Bonana, Pineapple, Furley, Fee, Fine, Mo Merley. Shirley. Lincoln, 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 Bo Bincoln, Bonana, Pineapple, Bincoln, Fee, Fine, Mo Mincoln. Lincoln. Come on, everybody. I say now let's play a game. I bet you I could make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. But a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say Bo at a B. Then I say the name, then banana, fan, or and phone. And then I say the name again with an F, third plane, then a B, phi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Arnold, 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 Bobano, Bonana, Fana, Pofanal, Fee, Phi, Momanal, Arnold. But if the first two letters are ever the same, drop them both, then say the name like Bob. Bob got the B's, Bo, or Fred. Fred drop the F's, Bo, Red, or Mary. Mary drop the M's, Mo, Mary. That's the only rule that is contrary. Okay? Now say Bo. Bo. Now Tony with a B.
Baboni.
Banana, Fana, and Fo.
Banana, Fana, Fo.
Then you say the name again with an F, third plane.
I can't do it.
Then a Fee, Phi, and a Mo. Fee, Phi, Mo. Then you say the name again with an M this time. Money. And there isn't any name that you can't rhyme.
Yeah, but can you say die variable people Fritzer?
Everybody do Tony. Tony, Tony, Boboni, Banana, Banana, Boboni, Fee, Phi, Momoni. Tony. Pretty good. Let's do Billy. Billy, Billy, Bo, Illy, Bonana, Banana, Bo, Billy, Fee, Phi, Mo, Millie. Billy. Very good. Let's do Marsha. Marsha, Marsha, Bo, Marsha, Bonana, Banana, Bo, Marsha, Fee, Phi, Mo, Asha. Marsha. A little trick with Nick. Nick, Nick, Bo, Big, Bonana, Banana, Bo, Big, Fee, Phi, Mo, Mick. Nick. The name
Yeah, Shirley Ellis in the name game. 1964 on Golden 101 CBS FM. 24 and a half minutes until 11 o'clock on the reunion of Rock and Roll Radio Greats. Babalu here with you. We're going to send that one out for Fred Cohn and for George Lynch and Joe Cash and for Joan Ciampa and for Barbara Melver and Guy Lotz. And I think it's time we talk to one of you and let's find out what one of your happiest memory was. So what do you say we go to the phones? Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Pat Allen.
Well, Pat, how are you? This is Bob Lewis.
Bob Lewis, how are you?
Okay. Pat, I got to ask you, what was your happiest memory of the 60s?
Mine was going with a guy that I went with for 5 years, but I no longer see him. But it was the happiest times in the 60s.
Uh-huh. And did you have a record that was associated with knowing him?
I sure do.
What was it?
I Can't Stop Loving You by Ray Charles.
I can't say I blame you. That's one of the greatest records ever recorded.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure, what do you want to ask?
I live in Jackson Heights, and I heard you before saying, Jack, that you went to PS 69.
I sure did, yeah.
That's where I went.
Well, now let me see now. When did you go there?
Well,
No, don't tell me that's not nice to ask a lady.
Well, that you can ask me. You can go right ahead and ask me.
Do you remember Mrs. Campbell?
Mrs. Campbell.
No, I'll bet you she was principal long before you were there.
No, the person who was principal when I was there was Dr. Jaffe.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember him?
Yes, matter of fact, I think he was teaching at the school when I was there, but I don't think he was the principal yet.
That's right. You're right. He was a teacher before he was the principal.
It was a lot of fun there.
It sure was. I've been in Jackson Heights all my life.
Well, it's a great place. I go back and visit every once in a while.
Do you really?
I sure do. I lived on 73rd Street.
Oh, and I grew up on 77th.
Uh-huh.
Right down the block from the school.
Okay, Pat, we're going to play your record from the 60s, so I hope it helps you relive one of the best times in your life.
Oh, it sure will. And listen, I've been listening to you the whole weekend. This whole thing, it's been fabulous.
Hasn't it been a ball?
It's just been great.
Okay, you lay back and listen, and thanks for calling.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Ray Charles, 1962.
I've made up my mind to live in memory of the lonesome time. I can't stop wanting you. It's useless to say, so I'll just live my life in dreams of yesterdays. Those happy hours that we once knew. Said I made up my mind to live in memories of the lonesome time. Sing the song, children. I can't stop wanting you. It's useless to say, so I'll just live my life of dreams of yesterday.
Mr. Ray Charles, 1962. What a song. You ever hear the other side of that record? It was a thing called Born to Lose. First time I ever heard it, I wore out a 45 playing it over and over and over again. CBS FM, the Golden 101. Babalu with you.
Hey, hi, everybody. This is Wolfman Jack inviting you to Lenny's, the world's biggest 50s party. That's this Labor Day weekend at William Patterson College in Wayne, New Jersey. I tell you, it's going to be 1958 all over again with continuous non-stop 50s music, drive-in burgers, drive-in movies, the biggest custom car show in the New York area ever. It's time to dress 50s, be 50s, and have a ball.
That's right, Wolfman. Grease up your hair for Ladies. Dig in over 1,500 stock and custom cars from the 30s, 40s, and 50s. Classic 50s flicks like Hot Rods to Hell and High School Confidential. Plus, live on stage, Freddie Cannon, the Teenagers, the Dell Vikings, the Dupreys, the Regents, the Crystals. It's a weekend of 50s fun for the whole family.
It's Lenny's, the world's biggest 50s party, and it's this Labor Day weekend at William Patterson College in Wayne, New Jersey. That's right, everybody. Be there or be square.
You tell him, Wolfman. It's Let East, August 31 through September 3rd at William Patterson College in Wayne, New Jersey. Gates open at 9 a.m. Saturday and Sunday night. Concert tickets available at Ticketron.
It's August. The sun is glaring. The streets are sweltering. The air is hot and sticky. And that means it's time for Crazy Eddie's Christmas Sale in August. It's Crazy Eddie's Christmas Sale in August. And Crazy Eddie's got something really special so you can beat the heat during these hot Christmas and August sale days. Crazy Eddie's got electric fans and air conditioners, and they're on sale now at the absolute guaranteed lowest sale prices ever. Shop around, get the lowest sale prices you can find, but don't buy anything till you see Crazy Eddie, because Crazy Eddie will beat any price you can find. So beat the heat during these hot Christmas and August sale days. Get an electric fan or air conditioner from Crazy Eddie now. It's Crazy Eddie's Christmas Sale in August, and Crazy Eddie's celebrating with the guaranteed lowest prices on electric fans and air conditioners. Crazy Eddie's Christmas Sale in August, going on now at all great Crazy Eddie locations with prices that are insane.
Crazy Eddie's greatest Christmas in August super sale is going on now at all great Crazy Eddie locations. Crazy Eddie's open 10 to 10 Monday through Saturday and 12 to 5 every Sunday. You call 645-1196.
Summer fruits, it wouldn't be summer without them. Summer fruits from California, fresh from the tree. Taste them and see.
Summer plums are here, fresh from the California sun and at the peak of flavor. Juicy and sweet or slightly tangy, there's a plum for every taste. Try red, purple, yellow, and green plums. They're all refreshing and delicious, never filling. Eat them by themselves, in a creamy plum milkshake or chewy plum bars. You know they're ripe when they're full-colored and firm, with a slightly soft tip end. Try some of each, then come load up on your favorites.
Fruits from California, nature's way of smiling, sunshine on a tree, delicious naturally.
Fresh California plums are at your supermarket in all the flavors of the rainbow. Take some home today.
It's the Rock and Roll Radio Greats Weekend.
Solid gold, it's on the rise. Look out, the night has 1,000 eyes.
They say that you're a runaround lover, though you say it isn't so.
Look out on Plum Beach, you're looking.
If you put me down for another, I'll know, believe me, I'll know. 'Cause a night has 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes can't help but see if you are true to me. So remember when you tell those little white lies that the night has 1,000 eyes. You say that you're at home when you phone me, and how much you really care. Though you keep telling me that you're lonely, I'll know if someone is there. 'Cause a night has 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes can't help but see if you are true to me. So remember when you tell those little white lies that the night has 1,000 eyes. One of these days you're gonna be sorry, 'cause your game I'm gonna play, and you find out without really trying each time that my kiss astray. 'Cause a night has 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes will see me through. And no matter what I do, I could never disguise all my little white lies. 'Cause the night has 1,000 eyes. So remember when you tell those little white lies that the night has 1,000 eyes.
Bobby B. The night has 1,000 eyes. 1963 on the solid gold sound of the summer. CBS FM, the Golden 101. Babalu with you. It's 14 minutes before 11 o'clock. And don't forget, 11 o'clock, we're going to start counting down the top records of the 60s. Going to be exciting. And that'll ride us right up to Max Kinkle time at 12 midnight. And you'll be here all night with him, okay? And, of course, you know, tomorrow the music is still going to be here on CBS FM. It's always here. All of the gold. The memories go on. And don't forget, next Sunday night, especially if you're into doo-wop the way I am, you check in with Donnie the K. All right? Don K is going to be here with the doo-wop shop from 7 to 12 next Sunday night.
The radio greats all weekend long on 101 CBS FM.
Now let me really take you back. 1965. Little Anthony.
I know you don't know what I'm going through. Standing here looking at you. Well, let me tell you that it hurts so bad. It makes me feel so sad. It makes me hurt so bad to see you again. Like needles and pins, people say you've been making out okay. She's in love, don't stand in her way. But let me tell you that it hurts so bad. It makes me feel so sad. It's gonna hurt so bad if you walk away. Why don't you stay and let me make it up to you? I'll do anything you want me to. You loved me before, please love me again. I can't let you go back to him. Please don't go, please don't go. Hurt so bad. Come back, it hurts so bad. Don't make it hurt so bad. I'm begging you, please don't go, please don't go. Come back, it hurts so bad. Don't make it hurt so bad. I'm begging you,
Yeah, it hurts so bad. Little Anthony and the Imperials, 1965. Let's go back another 10 years to 1955. The Platters.
Only you can do make all this world seem right. Only you can do make the darkness bright. Only you and you alone can
a record that would have warmed the cockles of Murray the K side, huh? The Platters, 1955. Ooh, gives me chills. I like that kind of records. 8 minutes until 11 o'clock on CBS FM, the Golden 101, where the music stays gold all the time. So if you like what you're hearing, you stick around. This weekend is just one piece of the wonderful sound of the oldies on CBS FM.
101 CBS FM, where the action is.
Major Lance, we're going to take a chance. Everybody, come on. I'm going to take you someplace I know where it is really great.
Place right across town, whenever you're ready. Well, people gather around whenever they're ready. And then the music begins to play. You feel the groove coming on its way. Are you ready? Are you ready? Well, you get yours, 'cause I got mine for the monkey time. Monkey time. Monkey time. Now the dance that the people do, I don't know how it started. All I know that when the beat brings the feel, it's hard to get parted. And then the music begins to play. Automatically you're on your way. Are you ready? Are you ready? Well, you get yours, 'cause I got mine for the monkey time. I do the monkey, yeah. I do the monkey, yeah. I twist them hips, twist them hips. I let your backbone slip, let your backbone slip. Now move your feet, move your feet. Get on the beat, get on the beat. Are you ready? Are you ready? Well, you get yours, 'cause I got mine for the monkey time. Monkey time. Monkey time. Now this dance that the people do, I don't know how it started. All I know that when the beat brings the feel, it's hard to get parted. And then the music begins to play. Automatically you're on your way. Are you ready? Are you ready? Well, you get yours, 'cause I got mine for the monkey time. Monkey time. I do the monkey, yeah. Monkey time. Give me a big strong line.
Major Lance, that's Monkey Time, 1963 on the Golden 101. Babalu with you is part of the Rock and Roll Reunion of Radio Greats. That's hard to say, you know. And we're going to send that one out for Dave in Hicksville, for Father Hanley in Pearl River, for Mike in Brooklyn, for NBC Radio Network Walter Monty, also for Ted Gluckman, who's a fellow graduate of PS 69, and for for Dominic, Dave, and Paul and Lisa, and for Mary of New Jersey, and Neil in Hicksville, and Joe in New Rochelle. I got to tell you something. I can't talk to all of you when you call in. You know, our number's 955-9101. I will talk to as many as I can, and when possible, we're going to put you on the air and talk to you. But the fact of the matter is that I can see these phones. And I got to tell you that the lights blinking on those phones, when those phones go crazy, to a disc jockey, that is like I hear you applauding. That's what made me a disc jockey in the first place. I did a dedication show once while I was in college, and the phones went crazy, and I said, I'm going to do that for the rest of my life. And I got to tell you something. It is, you sit here alone in a room, and you got professional people sitting around you, the engineers and the producers and so forth and so on. But I'm going to tell you something. When those lights go, it's like I hear you going like that, and I love it. Somebody called up and asked me if I would sing the jingle, and I will try, all right? But it's been a long time, so I want to tell you, Babaloo, Babaloo, aye, Babaloo, Babaloo, aye, Babaloo, Babaloo, aye. Sing there. Not so bad, not so bad. Bobby Rydell.
Oh, wild one, I'm gonna tame you down now. Tame you down. Ah, wild one, I'll get you yet. You bet. You little doll, all you do is play. You gotta do, baby, every day.
it right now. Be wild about me. That's Wild One, and this is CBS FM 101. 2 minutes before we get time for just one more, and I'm going to send this one out especially for somebody whom I don't know how many people remember Shadow Morton, but he's the guy who put this group together, the Shangri-Las.
Seems like the other day, my baby went away. He went away across the sea. It's been 2 years or so since I saw my baby go, and then this letter came for me. It said that we were through. He found somebody new. Let me think, what can I do? Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Remember, walking in the sand. Remember, walking hand in hand. Remember, the night was so exciting. Remember, the smile was so inviting. Remember, then he touched my cheek. Remember, with his fingertips. Softly, softly we'd meet with our lips. Whatever happened to the boy that I once knew? Boy who said he'd be true. Oh, what will happen to the light I gave to you? What will I do with it now? Remember, walking in the sand. Remember, walking hand in hand. Remember, the night was so exciting. Remember, the smile was so inviting.
Shangri-Las, walking in the sand. Just after 11 o'clock on CBS FM 101. Babalu with you, and the final hour coming up of the reunion of rock and roll radio greats. And then, of course, at midnight, you know what's going to happen. Max Kinkel is going to keep you rocking all night long.
101 WCBS FM.
Remember your favorite DJs, Babalu. On 101 CBS FM.
Boom, boom, boom.
Who's everybody listen to? When the day's through, is the DJ, the big bad daddy crew.
Babalu.
Hi, Babalu, hi, Babalu, hi, the big Babalu is show.
Let us count down the entire decade of the 60s. This one was number 10. 1960, John F. Kennedy was elected President of the United States, and Elvis Presley sang.
It's now or never. Come hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never. My love won't wait. When I first saw you, with your smile so tender, my heart was captured, my soul surrendered. I spent a lifetime waiting for the right time. Now that you're near, the time is here at last. It's now or never. Come hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight.
Tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never. My love won't wait. Just like a willow, we would cry an ocean if we lost true love and sweet devotion. Your lips excite me. Let your arms invite me. For who knows when we'll meet again this way. It's now or never. Come hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never. My love won't wait. It's now or never. My love won't wait. It's now or never. My love won't wait. It's now or never. My love won't wait.
Cha-cha-cha, yeah. 1960, the number 10 record of the 60s, the 10th biggest selling record of the 1960s. Incidentally, our information comes from Billboard, so, you can check that it is accurate information as far as we or anybody else can possibly tell. That was the number 10 record of the 60s. Let's go to the phones and see what people think about the 60s. Hello?
Bobby.
Hi, who's this?
This is Paul from Staten Island.
Hi, you, Paul. How you doing?
Well, I finally got through after 2 days.
Well, thanks for trying so long.
Well, I'm only 27, but there's not enough superlatives to describe the weekend.
Well, I hope you really enjoyed it, because we sure did.
Absolutely. Last night they were saying do it next year. It's just too bad you can't do it every year, or that you should anyway. I really enjoyed it.
I think if we did it every year, it might get a little tired. It's nice to come back maybe in 5 or 10 years, that kind of thing. Tell me something. You were 7 in the 60s or thereabouts. Do you remember anything from them? What do you remember?
I remember all of you. I really do. At one time or another, something about each and every one of you.
Well, I want to say something to you.
What's
Whether you believe it or not, each and every one of us is going to remember you and each and every one of the people who are listening all of our lives. Thanks a lot for calling.
Oh, thank you for sharing all of your time with us.
Okay, Paul.
Good luck.
Take care.
It's the Rock and Roll Radio Greats Weekend.
Number 9, and the year is 1968. Richard M. Nixon was elected President of the United States, and Love Was Blue. Love is Blue. Number 9 in the 60s, the 9th biggest record. It's amazing how many of the records in the 60s that were the biggest records actually turned out to be ballads. I guess people loved a lot in the 60s.
August 21st to the 26th, 6 unforgettable days when the best players in tennis will be coming from all over the world to compete here in New York. Tickets also available at National Westminster Bank USA with branches in Nassau and Western Suffolk.
What's built into every Sure antiperspirant? Confidence.
Raise your hand. You got it. Raise your hand. You know it. You feel confident, secure. Raise your hand. You feel right now. Raise your hand. You know why now. Raise your hand if you're sure. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're sure.
Feeling dry and secure. Raise your hand if you're sure.
Fruit Chewy Newtons. Fruit Chewy Apple Newtons. Fruit Chewy Fig Newtons. Real chewy fruit in a cookie. Oh, yum! Fruit Chewy Newtons gotta get me some.
New Apple Newtons with fruit chewy chunks of real apple and Fig Newtons too.
Fruit Chewy Newtons. Oh, you gotta get you some.
The Rock and Roll Radio Reunion.
Babalu in the sky with you, setting the die variable B. We'll for the past time. Slide a rollin'.
101 CBS FM.
Hinkle is flipping. I like. All right, now dot your I's, cross your T's, and remember the commas, because the number 8 songs from the Papas and Mamas. Papa John, Mama Cass, the most beautiful woman in the world, Michelle. I mean, that's the mamas and papas.
It's the Rock and Roll Radio Greats Weekend.
All right, time slider's rolling. We're going to get an extra in here because we got time for it. This one was number 17. In 1965, one of the TV shows that started on the air was Get Smart, and somebody was going woolly bully.
1, 2, 3, 4. Get
Wooly Bully. Solid Gold, I Don't Give a Hoot. That was sung by Sam the Sham.
Remember your favorite DJs.
You are all honorary Nightnicks.
On 101 CBS FM.
1965, John B. Lindsay was elected mayor in the closest race in New York City in 25 years, and the number 7 record of the 60s came out. It was the Supremes, and Back in My Arms Again. Sound, huh? The Supremes, Back in My Arms Against, 19 minutes after 11 o'clock on the Golden CBS FM 101. Babalu with you until midnight, and then Max Kiko's going to roll all night long for you. And like I told you, the music stays, so you stay with CBS FM 101. We are counting down the top songs of the 1960s, the entire decade. And let me tell you, it was some decade.
It's the Rock and Roll Radio Greats Weekend.
April 12th, 1961, Major Yuri Gagarin was the first man to travel in space around the Earth, and Werner von Braun could get no sleep at all.
I couldn't sleep at all last night. Just thinking of you. Everything went right. Well, I was tossing and turning and tossing and turning all night. I kicked the blankets on the floor, turned my pillow upside down. I never did before, because I was tossing and turning and tossing and turning all night. Jumped out of bed, turned on the light. I pulled down the shade, went to the kitchen for a bite. Rolled up the shade, turned off the light. I jumped back into bed, it was the middle of the night. The clock downstairs was striking 4. Couldn't get you off my mind. I heard the milkman at the door. 'Cause I was tossing and turning and tossing. was striking gold. I couldn't get you off my mind. I heard the milkman at the door. 'Cause I was tossing and turning. Tossing and turning.
Bobby Lewis. I tell you, if I had a dime for every one of his bills that I have received in the last 20 years. Bobby Lewis and Tossin' and Turnin', and one of the super sounds of the 60s. You're hearing him on CBS FM, and we're going to have an extra coming up very shortly.
14 years ago, Getty introduced a new way to sell gasoline. Products may not be available in your area.
And now the people who give you more miles for your money also give you more rides for your money. You just ask participating Getty dealers for free Getty Shadow Traffic Savings coupons to Six Flags, Great Adventure Theme Park, and Drive-Through Safari. No purchase is necessary.
The new Victoria Station restaurant presents kind of a true story.
My name is Leonard, and I was in love with Sheila. Unfortunately, she wouldn't even give me the time of day. What time is it, Sheila?
Time to get lost, turkey.
Then one day, I invited Sheila to dinner at the new Victoria Station, and she said,
But I'm into seafood and salads.
Which is great, because the new Victoria Station has fresh fish every day, and a salad bar that's even bigger and better, plus a whole new menu with dishes like seafood on a skewer, oysters Rockefeller, prime rib at prices even I can afford, and a bar where we could actually talk. Sheila was overjoyed. Now, thanks to the great food, terrific atmosphere, and swell time we had at Victoria Station, Sheila actually gives me the time of day.
It's 7:32 in the morning, Lenny Pooh.
This touching tale has been brought to you by the new Victoria Station. A great place to start your own stories.
Try their sensational new entrees, priced from just $3.95. That thing sounds like the Revenge of the Nerds, you know? Come on, stick around.
CBS FM.
It goes on until midnight. And then the music goes on and on. Here comes an extra. We're going to send this one out for Paul in Sheepshead Bay, John in Brooklyn, Kenny in Brooklyn, to Sue from Scott in Saddlebrook, to Gus from Malvern, to Brian from Whitestone, who wants to know, are you going to follow up on the curly-headed kid? Yes, we probably will talk about it in just a little while. And also to Maria for the Bronx, and to Roseanne from Lincoln Park. And it is the record that was number 20 in the 60s. Number 20, and it came from the Drifters. Save the last
You
one.
can dance, every dance with the guy who gives you the eye, let him hold you tight. You can smile, every smile for the man who held your hand neath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, say the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun. Laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, say the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never, never let you go. I love you oh so much. You can dance, go and carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. If he asks, if you're all alone, can he take you home? You must tell him no. 'Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, say the last dance for me. 'Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, say the last dance for me. Say the last dance for me. Say the last dance for me.
The Drifters. Babalu with you on CBS FM, and we're counting down the 1960s. 16-year-old Bobby Fischer won the U.S. Chess Championship in 1960, and Percy Faith recorded Theme from a Summer Place. Percy Faith, Theme from a Summer Place. It was number 5 in the 60s, the 5th biggest selling record of the decade. On CBS FM, Babalu here with you. In 1967, the U.S. population reached 200 million, and the Turtles had the 13th biggest record.
Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold her tight. So happy together. If I should call you up, invest a dime, and you say you belong to me, so lose my mind. Imagine how the world could be so very fine, so happy together. No matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me. So happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you. And you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. No matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. So happy together. And how is the weather? So happy together. We're happy together.
How is the weather? The The weather says a chance of thunder showers still until midnight, and then partial clearing by morning, low in mid-60s. Sunny, breezy, and pleasant tomorrow. However, the high is going to be in the mid to upper 70s, and clear and chilly tomorrow night, the low in the 60s. On CBS FM, the Golden 101. Babalu with you as part of the rock and roll reunion of Radio Greats. And our new temperature we just got handed to me here, that stays at 70 degrees. Still 70 degrees. It's going to be just a little bit muggy for sleeping tonight. That's all right. You stay up all night long. You listen to Max Kinkle, and he'll show you how it's done, okay?
Remember your favorite DJs, Babalu. On 101 CBS FM.
Max is sitting there and saying, I'm going to show him how it's done. Yeah, well, it depends on what you want to show him, Max. There's a lot of things that you... Yeah, right. That's the Sailor Blue he was talking about. Babalu here with you. We got solid gold, and this one is number 4. Higher and higher. The Doors had number high. Let's start again. All right? Play that harp again. I don't care. Just play it again. Max, you did it to me. You did this to me. I'm going to get you for this. It's 26 minutes until 12 o'clock on CBS FM 101. There goes the harp. Higher and higher. We got to go higher. The Doors had number 4. It's called Light My Fire.
That it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. The time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. Through. No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. You know that it will be untrue. I would be a liar if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. Try to set the night on fire. Try to set the night on fire. Set the night on fire.
The Doors. I'll send that one out to Mr. Lucky, the Scam Master from Trigger, and to Arlene, who used to work for Stan Vincent and the Del Satins. And I bet you didn't know that I remembered that was in 1697 Broadway, Arlene.
GPS. That stands for the Lee Miles Transmission Protection Service.
Babalu with you, and Big Dan's on the phone. What's happening, Dan?
Well, Babalu, I've been listening to this whole thing. I'm kind of pooped, and I realize you're getting down towards the end of it. But before it's over, I wanted to say a very big thank you to Nancy Woodman and Joe McCoy and that entire wonderful staff at WCBS FM for giving me one of the most pleasant weekends of my entire life.
Boy, I got to add to that.
I mean, I have just had there are certain times I will never trade. I would not trade the times spent with my wife when our 3 children were born, or the time when I waited with my knees knocking when she was a little late for the wedding. And I wouldn't trade this weekend for all the money on God's earth. I just had a wonderful time, and I especially want to thank the people who are listening, and especially you, Kimosabe, because without you, there wouldn't be any me.
Now that's pretty heavy praise from the man that I consider the best disc jockey in the world.
Well, thank you, sir, and it's been a pleasure listening to you and all the guys. God bless you. Let's keep in touch, all right?
Hey, Daniel, we will. You better believe it. And I want to add my own thanks to Nancy and to Joe and to everybody at CBS, to guys like Willie and to Max who came in and helped and, and just cooped around with me and made me feel good while I was working. And, Ronnie, the welcome that we got from him when we showed up was just unbelievable. Yeah. From all the guys from MCA who... how do you talk about things like this? How do you share with people what it is to walk in to working people? Well, I mean, these guys are working every single day. They're pulling the music out and keeping the people happy and this, that, and the other thing. And we walk in and, and they treat us like we're somebody special, and we're not. Yeah. But they treat us that way, and they give up their airtime for us, and then they act like, thank you for coming in and doing my thing.
Well, it was absolutely wonderful, and I must say that something happened to me today, or yesterday when I was on the air, that I'd forgotten about. I've forgotten that you can feel the audience reaction even though you're in that little studio.
Oh, you sure can.
And it was just a wonderful, warm, happy, fulfilling time.
Yeah, the people that we talk to on the phones, of course, or you see those phone lights blinking, but it's more than that. There's this kind of vibes that come through.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on board, and thanks for being with me.
Hey, Dan. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
It's the Rock and Roll Radio Greats Weekend.
This is a special record I'm playing for everybody who remembers the all-night satellite, right? And for everybody who used to go around town with me between 11 and midnight when we would point down and say, oh, there's Forest Hills High School over there, and there's Ben Franklin High School over there, and we'd look over the edge of the Flying Discotheque. These are the Tornadoes, and this is Telstar. Telstar. Babalu with you on the reunion of rock and roll radio greats. I love to say that. It's 12 minutes before 12 o'clock. 12 before 12. Actually, it's 13 before 12, but I like the idea of saying 12-12. And I want to throw out a special thank you and a reminder to all of you that CBS FM goes right on. Okay? The music goes right on because the music is the real star on CBS FM, and the music is always here. And you'll hear it with guys like Harry Harrison in the morning and Ron Lundy and Bill Brown and Dick Heatherton and Bob Shannon, Don K. Reed, Max Kinkle, Mark Summers here on the weekend. They got great sounds for you going on all week long, and you make sure you stay with them.
The radio greats all weekend long on 101 CBS FM.
1969, HEW, we told you, they threw cyclamates out, right? They said you can't have cyclamates. Of course, they had to put it back because everybody wanted them. I was one of them. I lost 20 pounds the minute that I started using cyclamates in my coffee, and the Archies helped me do it because I could listen to the sweetness instead of having to put it in my coffee. This is Sugar Sugar number 2.
Sugar, oh honey, honey, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you, honey, oh sugar, sugar, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. I just can't believe the loveliness of loving you. I just can't believe it's true. I just can't believe the wonder of this feeling too. I just can't believe it's true. Ah, sugar. Oh, honey, honey. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Sugar, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. When I kissed you, girl, I knew how sweet a kiss could be. I know how sweet a kiss can be. Like the summer sunshine, pour your sweetness over me. Pour your sweetness over me. Oh, sugar, sugar on me, honey.
Life so sweet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pour little sugar on me. Oh, yeah. Pour little sugar on me, honey. Pour little sugar on me, baby.
I'm gonna make life so sweet.
Yeah, yeah. Pour little sugar on me, honey. Ah, sugar. Honey, honey. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Oh, honey, honey, sugar, 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 honey, sugar, you are my candy girl.
The top 10 of the 60s on the Rock and Roll Radio Reunion. Babalu with you, the number 19 song on the list. Here's an extra. It was the Rascals, and it was Groovin'.
Groovy on a Sunday afternoon. Really couldn't get away too soon. I can't imagine anything that's better. The world is ours whenever we're together. There ain't a place I like to be instead of moving down a crowded avenue to anything we like to do. There's always lots of things that we can see. We can be anyone we like to be. All those happy people we could meet just moving on a Sunday afternoon.
Grooving on a Sunday afternoon. It's 6 minutes before 12 midnight. 6 minutes to go for the Rock and Roll Radio Greats reunion. And here are the Crystals. I'm not telling you what number one was yet.
I always dreamed the boy I love would come along. And he'd be tall and handsome, rich and strong. Now that boy I love has come to me. But he sure ain't the way I thought he'd be.
'63, the Crystals. Boy, I love. All right, 4 minutes until the witching hour at 12 midnight, and then Max Kinkle is going to turn into a pumpkin and roll all night long for you on CBS FM. Are you ready now? We did our countdown, right? We got all but number one, so here it comes, and I think the right way to do it is, this one is number one.
The Rock and Roll Radio Reunion.
Babalu in the sky with you, setting the die variable people for the past, letting the time slide roll.
101 CBS FM.
Biggest record of the 60s. It came from Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Number one was I Wanna Hold Your Hand.
Say
The Beatles, #1 record of the 60s. And I don't know whether she's around. I don't even know whether she's alive anymore. But I want to send that record out for Mrs. Althea Kanai. And she knows why. This lady was perhaps the longest running and the greatest fan I ever had all the time I was on radio. She used to send me cakes around Christmas time, and she used to make banners for my shows and things like that. I never met her. I talked to her on the phone. I don't know, must have been 100,000 times. And that one's for you, Althea, because you're somebody pretty special and always were. That's about it for the reunion of rock and roll radio greats, and that's about it for Babalu.
Boom, boom, boom. Who's everybody listen to? When the day's through. Mr. DJ,
the big bad daddy cool. I want to tell you, Babalu, Babalu, aye, Babalu, Babalu, aye, Babalu, Babalu, aye. Sing me.
Big Babalu is sure.
All right, gonna get on my horse.
Please come your way. He's a big bad daddy. He's a big bad way. Babalu, 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 aye. He's riding, he's riding, he's riding. Hooray!
Let me hear that tenor. Come on, no, tenor. Yeah. All right, so long from Harry Harrison, from Joe O'Brien, from Ron Lundy, from Dan Ingram, from Jack Spector, from Charlie Greer, Dean Anthony, Herb Oscar Anderson, Cousin Bruce Morrow, and yours truly, Babalu Lewis. I don't know when we'll see you again, but anytime we do, it's going to be a good time.
101 WCBS.